Good morning, welcome back. How are you guys? How was yesterday? I was looking at Euro USD here and I saw that we are in between these two zones. Even though this zone looks way stronger than this one. Stronger than this one. So, thinking. Yeah, it's a 4 hour level. It is a 4 hour level. Wow, EJ dropping. Big drop. Plenty of news today. Today there are plenty of news. Elections. Elections are today. Wow, what happened with EG? Dropping all the way down like this. Aussie dollar looks like it was a very nice fake out here. 14 pips. Very nice. GBP/USD is at this resistance and still having a lot of problems to break all this rejection. Just look at all this rejection. Just yesterday it rejected 4 times and every time there was a very nice drop. So if we break this time, I think we're gonna have a nice trade to the upside here. Hopefully we'll see. You have yesterday's CAD/JPY on the screen. Yeah, we are flexing with that win. Was a good win, right?
Good morning, sir.
B2 morning.
I think it's doing a daily retest too right now.
This was nice, man. Look at this. Never came at break even. I got my runner out around here. Didn't help more than that, but look how far it went. It's
Like
pretty
60
crazy.
crazy. Can you
Let's
do
clean this.
daily on CG? What do you think about the
Rotating.
daily retest right now?
Let's take a look.
Is it the daily retest or not?
It is. It is a daily retest. But I think it needs to come lower. Another 10 pips. Well, let's see the 1 hour. What's the level on the 1 hour? On the 1 hour, we don't really have much happening. I see that we had a rejection first, and we had a break above, then a retest continue up. So I think in this case, we go back to the setup that we usually want in these cases. So let's say price come for retest here and creates a small support, gets rejected 1 or 2 times, and it starts to push up, and it creates also another minor zone here. So once we go and push through this, we wait for retest and we enter on the retest, we can continue then to fill this range. I think I'll wait for this kind of setup on the daily retest. Just like we've done before, I'm gonna wait for the same thing again. Not gonna try to take the retest right away on daily. I think we have to wait for more confirmations, and this would be confirmation, a better confirmation for us, like 1 or 2, 3 rejections, creating also a minor zone at resistance. Then once we have a breakout, we can enter on the retest, and we can go for filling this range to the upside. So that would be the perfect setup here. Other than that, I think I wouldn't take the retest while it comes. We'll see. For now, we'll see. DJ is doing the same thing. Still at this resistance. NZD US dollar is breaking up. This is a pretty good level. If it breaks above, maybe we can take the retest. Just like GBP US dollar is the same thing. And Aussie dollar already did the move. It was a nice fake out setup here. Well, USD CAD went very nice yesterday. Shame that we had news and they stopped us for taking a trade. But this was perfect. Only the news were the problem. ADGPY is so slow. Every time I look, it consolidates for days, then finally it breaks after a few days. But every time, so much consolidation. Look at all this consolidation. And it's on the 4 hours, so imagine. Look at all this consolidation and look at all this consolidation. Every time it breaks, it goes to another level and it starts to consolidate for days. Then finally, one day it breaks.
It's there for you. I know you.
So we'll see.
And Sunday night, Bucks and the Saints.
So the plan is to wait for GU to break. I think this is the best setup we can have right now. Daniel, morning. If it breaks, if not, to the downside, I don't see anything because we're in this big consolidation for now. It's a big consolidation for GU right now. So either to the upside or if it comes all the way down, which seems pretty impossible right now. Not impossible, but not. It's a pretty big move that should be done, and I don't think that we're gonna be able to do it in 1 hour or 2 hours. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. There's plenty of time. Gonna have to be patient and wait for a breakout. As the US dollar has gone already above resistance, so we might have a setup before we know it. Last night I can see that it did a break and it did a retest. And price got rejected but couldn't continue, came back closed in the zone, did a retest of fake out or the breakout because it already did respect the level. But then it didn't really quite continue the downside. And now it's pushing up again. So if we close, if this candle, current candle closes above, we're gonna have a nice move to the upside, I think, at least to fill this range here. All we need is a candle close, which will come in 40 minutes. Okay, so much happening right now all over this world. GG is in this consolidation. So many zones in between. We're gonna see what happens, but it is very messy. I was hoping that it might break above 135.400 at least here and break this, continue to the next zone, but looks like it's having a lot of problems, so we're still not able to push above this. We're still having a lot of problems, and you can see how we did have a small breakout. We did have a small breakout, which was not 10 pips, and I would probably not take it. So it was around 2-3 pips, and see how it failed to continue, came back in the range, did a retest, and went all the way down. So from this, it might seem like we're going to continue down, but we'll see if we're going to be able to close below 135.100, 0.50, somewhere there. We'll see, but we should not hit the next zone, then come for retest. We should close around in the middle of the zone, a retest, then continuation, because this is almost the 20 pip range. So if it's a 10 pips breakout, a retest, we have a full 20 pip range to fill. That would be good, but for now we'll see. Hence the US dollar, I'm just gonna wait for the close. Once it closes, we're gonna have a very nice trade here. Look at the 4 hour. 4 hour looks even better. 4 hour looks even better. We just gonna need a retest after, then a whole continuation all the way up here. Just hope that we get a retest, because it might push straight to the upside without waiting at all. It's just a matter of time. Okay, let's take a look at this chart here. We have a chart. AUD JPY break. I guess this would be a better break, because I don't know if I would take that as a break. It is very weak breakout, but I would say this is a good break. Then a retest to continue down, right? The problem is I see some rejections here which might act as support. That can be only problem. Anything else I think looks good, even though I don't know what happened. Let's take a look at my chart here. I think I would wait for this whole consolidation to break, but we'll see. There's another zone here, a minor one, so I wouldn't take anything here. I would wait for break above. What do you think about Fibonacci? I think nothing. I don't really use Fibonacci, but I know a lot of people use them, so they must be something good if they use them. but I just don't really need them. Which charting software are you using? This is TradingView, if you don't know that. We'll wait for the retest. There's plenty of time. We need to wait. Also, on the copy trade account, I didn't take any trades after the CAD JPY. I only took that one. So we're still waiting for another one. Also there. I'm gonna try to trade at least one per day. Also, only one per day. If I get a whole 1%, that would be perfect, and I wouldn't take more than one trade, but 1 or 2 trades per day maximum. So we'll see. I'm gonna keep that strict, even though if I get to have more setups, but it depends how the first trade goes, because if it's a loss, need to take another trade to make the loss. So it all depends. I would use a 10 pip stop loss, or 10-12 pips. I think wouldn't be needed more. Not even a 10 pip stop loss would be needed. I would probably put it just below this candle here, but we'll give it more space if this will turn out to be a fake out. We can give it more room, so when it closes back in the range, can make a retest, and we can close that break even. But we'll see. This is gonna be good, I think. This level is pretty strong. It's also a 4-hour level, so we're gonna wait for a retest and we'll see. USD JPY. What's USD JPY doing? I don't really like USD JPY lately. It hasn't been giving anything good. I can see there's a 4-hour zone here, and there's another zone here, and we have another zone right here. That's all. Everything in the middle, I don't like it. So these are the key levels for me on USD/JPY. Other than this, I don't see much happening. UJ is too slow. Look at USD CAD, man. This was perfect. NZD US dollar is gonna be good. I can smell that. It's just a matter of time. I wonder what's gonna happen with gold, but who knows? Gold. Gold has a very strong resistance here, and as you can see, got rejected. On the daily, is the same thing. It got rejected, even though the previous one closed pretty strong. But this daily resistance is also pretty strong. I guess what's gonna happen is drop for a little more, but we have also support here, and we have also support here. So if it breaks below this level, we can easily see it drop to the next one. But what I'm gonna do is just stay away from gold and delete it from our list because I'm not interested to trade gold. ADJPY also can give us a trade if it breaks above, of course. So we might have some options on the next hour close. GBP/USD also can break, so I think we have plenty of options to wait for. Yeah, I traded gold last week on the copy trade account. Actually, I have more wins on gold on the copy trade account. If you go to the account, you can see. But yeah, I deleted gold from the list because also there was some slippage on gold. Because the way it moves, it is so fast that when I close a position on the other accounts, might take 2-3 seconds, and price in this 2-3 seconds can move pretty fast. And then close your position at a different price level. So I did remove gold. Gold is out. Wow, Aussie dollar went perfect. Where's Lewis? Because Lewis took the trade, I think. I'm thinking of see. No, use DJPY. It's nothing happening there. Just rejecting from for our support. I was looking at this, and I think this is going to be my next thing to buy. This is going to be my next thing to buy because this is awesome. Like I will put my 49-inch there, and imagine how good this would be. This is crazy. I don't know how much this costs. Only 1K? If this is true, this is not very expensive. Or it depends on. No, this is too simple. It's almost 2K. This is superb. I'll definitely look for this in the future. GBPUSD was good today. I don't know about GBPUSD. It didn't really do much. We're still rejecting the zone. I mean, we'll see how it's going to react because we need to break this. And when that will happen, I don't know. I don't know. I just waiting. We already have a break on the US dollar, if I can say, because we're 20 minutes left. I don't see this going all the way down, so this probably is going to be a breakout. We're going to have a retest very soon. Hopefully it doesn't push straight to the next level, because that would be not good. SED USD reversing. I thought that it dropped 100 pips, or God knows. It's only 2 pips. I thought what happened.
Bro, are you in a different space? I think you're muted, Seth.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm good.
Yeah, I was thinking that you're talking on the phone, but then you marked that chart up, so.
Okay, so I was saying that if it comes for a retest, that would be pretty big pullback, all the way to where the previous hour opened, right? So I was saying that if this is gonna come, if it's gonna pull back for a retest, it would probably come just around here in the middle of this zone, and would not come all the way to the downside here. So if this comes around here, maybe we should consider taking a trade there and putting our stop loss just below this. That's going to be a plan, but we'll see how it's going to go. We don't know yet if it even if it's gonna come for retest. Maybe it's straight gonna push to the next zone.
What do you think about GBP pairs today? Won't trade it, or because GU looks pretty good? It's
Yeah, I'm watching GU and it looks very nice. Probably gonna take a buy if it breaks above. We'll see.
great. Dad, are you stream during the elections tonight? Is that tonight? It's tonight, right?
Am I streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Let's check here. So what time will be the results? I'm searching here.
(11 p.m. GMT), so it's at 12 for us.
12 p.m. for us?
German.
Yeah, we'll see.
At night, at 12 night.
Yeah, looks like it's pretty late, but yeah, why not? We can do a live stream. Who cares? We won't sleep at all. Is EURUSD breaking? Yeah, EURUSD is also pushing up, but we have two zones in between, so it's not breaking yet above this zone. We have this zone and also this zone, so if it breaks above, yeah, we might have a good trade there, but we need to push above this. If you look left, you can see clearly where the zone is. On the 4 hour also, it's the same level. Exactly where price is right now. So yeah, wait for a break of that zone. For me, I would rather choose GU over EURUSD because GU is much more, it's faster than EURUSD, and wouldn't let us wait for too long. 20 pips would be easy. NZD US dollar shouldn't go too far away because this might be very nice. GU hasn't gone above yet, so that's the problem here, and we have around 10 minutes left. In 10 minutes we need to push above this to have a good clean breakout. AUD CAD, no. I did look at AUD CAD, but I didn't see much happening. And now I can see a big push is happening, and there's a zone around here. There's a zone around here, and there's another zone around here. So there's plenty of zones in AUD CAD. But I'm not going to trade AUD CAD. What I'm going to have when I'm going to have SZD US dollar or GBP USD depends. SZD US dollar doesn't really look like it's going to come for a retest, so I don't really have much hopes for a retest on SZD US dollar, but I have hopes for GBP USD, which is pretty close to break above, and it's going to be a very nice breakout. I think if it closes like this, we have another 10 minutes, still 10 minutes. Needs to stay around here in the middle, a retest, and we can continue to the upside pretty easily. It's all about waiting for that candle close. Just a matter of time now. Euro CHF. We don't trade Euro CHF, but I'll take a look for you and see what's happening there. Take a look. I never trade Euro CHF. It's just never been a good pair to trade for me, at least, and that's why I didn't really look at it. I don't really look at it most of the time because it's just not a pretty good pair for me. So in this case, it looks like it's gonna break. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Wait for the retest because this looks just like the setup that we had yesterday on CAD JPY. So this is gonna be great. Just wait for a breakout, and looks like it's gonna break from what I see right now. We have plenty of rejection. Just look at how many candles try to break above. They couldn't. Then we have this big bullish candle that's pushing above. The retest and continuation expected here in around 5, 6, 7 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. How much has been the most lots you have used? How you felt? I don't know. Of course, when you use big lots, you're gonna be worried about because you're risking big money also. To be honest, I don't know. I used 20-30 loss before. It feels good because I won. But if I would lose, it would feel uh, pretty bad, I guess. If you zoom out on GU, seems to be a zone right where candle is at now. Is that zone strong enough to get you worried? No, I think we shouldn't go too much what's happening, what happened a month ago, because this is where we're having now most of the rejections. And also, I guess it fits with other levels from before, so I think it's pretty good. This is for me a major zone right now, and anything in the middle should be minor zone. So I think there's no problem on the left. There's problem on the left unless we break above, there's no problem. But if we close like this, it's not going to be a trade. So hopefully we get a good close. But the time is passing. We only have another 5 minutes and we need to stay above, or else next candle is just going to push straight to the upside and we're going to be without a trade. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, looks good also, Aussie dollar. But we'll see if it's going to break this candle or the next one. Because for now it seems a little bit hard to push above that with only 4 minutes left. GBPUSD is more possible. Well, let's see. NZD US dollar is already a breakout, but I don't know if we're gonna get a retest or not. Still have room to push up, even though it came all the way up here. There's still room to push up, and we'll see. I want GU to give us the breakout, but it's gonna be too weak. Gonna need at least, we need to close at least where the last touch here. I've said many times before, GBP pairs should give us at least 10 pips breakout. Even a 7-8 pips would do the work for us, but this case it is pretty, the hopes are pretty low because it's not really moving the, it's not much movement right now, and we are rejecting again. Morning. So we don't have anything until later on. Presidential election. It says that 98 million people voted on these elections. That is a crazy number, to be honest. That is a crazy number. A record-shattering 98 million people have already voted ahead of Elections Day on 3rd November. Meaning the 2020 presidential election pitting Joe Biden against Donald Trump will be the first in history in which more people vote in advance of Election Day than on it. So many people have voted this year. It's crazy.
Let's go, GU. Give us that push, please.
We need that push. Still 1 minute left. Oh man, this is gonna be a weak breakout, and I want a better breakout. Let's go GU. Just push another 3 pips, and it's gonna be enough for us.
Yeah, this is gonna push.
Nice, nice.
Hopefully it doesn't push after the opening straight away.
Yeah, we need that retest before pushing. It is coming. It is coming. Let's get ready. Let's get ready.
Magic Keys is ready.
Pound news and USD elections. Surely this is danger pair. Yeah, but right now it's not much affected from anything. So I think we should be good for now to take a trade. No, 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 no. GU, don't do that. We need the retest first. Then you can push.
Stop loss 20 pips or below the breakout candle?
I think there's no need for 20 pips. It's going to be around 12 pips.
Oh, you don't go away. Come to it. First entry at 70. Yes, it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming. So first entry in another 1 or 2 pips. I'm going to take the first entry. But I don't want to miss it just for 1 pip. So I'm going to enter half here. And if it comes a little lower, I'm gonna enter now half, or I'll enter here everything because it's already in the zone, so it should be good from here. Let's see, we finally have a breakout on GBPUSD. We should have some continuation pretty quick to the upside, and we'll be done with it. It's been a long time rejecting this zone, so we finally have a break above, and we should have some continuation to this next zone, which is 20 pip range. So it's pretty good. Pretty good range. Nice rejection. Nice rejection. Let's see how far we can go. Next zone is all the way up here. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Previous candle closed with no top wick, which in this occasion, its situation means that we have a good momentum to the upside. We have a good close, strong close. All we need is some continuation to the upside. Okay, so also the trade is on the copy trade account. As you can see, we're 2-3 pips in profit. We'll see how it goes. We just need to wait now and see how it plays out. I think we're gonna have at least a 10 pips move to the upside. I think at least 10, 15. We'll see that if we can fill the range, which is a whole 20 pip range, until the next level. Then we have another next level, which is in the 40, 50 pips away. So let's see what happens. It makes a lot of sense for continuation. We have a lot of reason to believe that. Look how many times we got rejected from this same level. And now we finally have a candle close above. So finding a breakout. Retest is happening currently. We need to continue to the next zone, at least 10, 15, 20 pips. Should be easy for GBP USD. Man, you just did put this 100 times. What's the problem, man? I will see your comment. Just patience. Patience.
What's happening there on YouTube?
There's no need to put the same thing over and over again. I will see it. I just explaining my thing. Your thing comes after mine. One month, right? So let's see. Broken support after 2016 election. Acts as resistance. Highest point since 2018. Expect to be or not broken if Trump wins elections. Untested support, lowest ever value of dollar. Expect to be or not broken if Harris wins election. So we're not expecting a massive move here. We're just expecting a small move. I don't know what's the plan here. What's the plan here? But for us, it doesn't really matter because we're not gonna trade. We're not gonna trade elections. So we're just gonna watch.
I think this time I will not touch my runner at all, just letting it run.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have a good trade here, and this should give us some nice pips. Let's see.
Ed, are you using your magic keys?
No, as a C trader, I'm not. I'm not yet. I really didn't have time to set it up. I don't know. I didn't really have time yet to set it up, and when I'm streaming, then I forget about it.
Yeah.
On C trader, it's very good even without magic keys, but for MetaTrader, it's pretty. It's needed there because MetaTrader is old and very less options than C-Trader has. Let's go GU, let's go GU. Give us something. We need something today. Something quick and fast.
Go.
Anything more than 10 pips is gonna be a bonus for me, because it goes more than 1%. What would you say are top things you like or use about magic keys? First thing is that you can you can use stop loss at entry or partial take profits or a lot of things. The main thing for me was that I open a lot of positions, and it takes time to close every position at the same time, and it might change might move during that time. So with the magic keys, it's instant, so it's much better. I wish
Yeah,
I could connect it with my phone also, but uh, I installed C-Trader on the phone, and it's perfect, man. It has all the options. C-Trader is the boss. C-Trader is the boss.
I,
It is
I
very.
also use target at 1 to X, so I set it up at 1 to 1, so I don't have to find the exact price. It sets it up to 1 to 1. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And double trade is good also, because we enter sometimes in dynamic risk. First entry is, let's say, where your first line is, and then it comes lower. You just have to touch double trade, so it opens the same position. It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
nice.
it's very nice. True. GU is pushing pretty nicely. We are at 8.6, almost 10 pips. Let's see if we get. We are at 8 pips. Let's go now 2-3 pips. We get to 1-to-1 risk reward. We can secure some, maybe we'll see. But there's still much more GBP USD can push. There's still much more, we'll see. Look, it's elections, and we have plenty of things going on, so whatever we can get, it's great for us. We're not gonna ask for too much these days, because we're not in that position. CGU, let's see. We need at least 10, then we'll see what can happen. It's just the start of the hour, so a lot can happen in the next few minutes. Let's go GU, let's go. Let's go GU. It's we should be able to wait, because it's only 10 minutes of the hour, so there's another 45 minutes left until the next candle, so we have plenty of time. In that period of time we can have even 100 pip move, who knows. Just gonna wait and see what happens.
Yeah, and last hour the breakout also came out on the last few minutes, so it can also
Yeah,
be last minutes, right?
yeah, just like CAD-JPY yesterday. Also, the move
Yeah.
happened at the end of the hourly close. Same thing can be expected. We have plenty of time. The only thing why I want to move right away is because that the momentum was already there. The breakout happened, the retest happened. All we need is the move now. All we need is a nice push to the upside, and we'll be done. It's almost perfect. I don't see why this would go to the other direction. So I expect this to give us 10 pips easy. Almost gave us, but taking some time. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait and see. Patience needed. If anyone is new on the channel, please take some time to watch the previous live streams because you'll have an idea what we do here. Because I see a lot of questions that are pretty simple and basic. If you are new, please spend some time maybe learning the basics first, then you can come here and we can help you with more advanced, maybe, if I can say. But asking where the stop loss is and take profit is, I think you shouldn't be here until you learn that. Let's go, Geo, let's go. Pretty nice. Pretty nice push. We have 10 pips. Let me check. I'm gonna see if I can secure some, or I'm gonna leave it just a little bit more so I can get a little bit more than 10 pips. On the copy trader I have 9 pips, so needs more. I'm still gonna hold there. Still need a little bit more. Then we'll see. There's still room to push up.
Yeah, this will push. Come on. Let's go. Go, 10 pips.
Okay, very nice. We have 12 pips. 12 pips. Now this is 1-to-1 risk reward. Nice, we are still pushing. 14 pips. Moving my stop at break even and securing some.
That I'm in CJ when you said that we need a few more pips to the downside.
Yeah.
I entered with a low position. It's 20 pips right now.
GBPUSD 17 pips. Very nice.
Crazy, crazy.
Looks like this week's gonna be good for us. Very nice. I'll be right back. Just a second. Trade is going nice. On the copy trade, I closed. We are, I think, now we are more than 1% in profit, which is great. Let's see. I'll be back right away.
Yeah, USD is melting. Anyone who wants to see that, you can go on DXY on TradingView. It's just melting.
Okay.
Yeah, Sad, you don't check DXY, right?
What?
DXY, the dollar index?
No, I don't.
You don't check it?
I don't check it.
Because it's falling and and GU, I have my TP at 1.29999.
Man, GU is flying. 23
Yeah,
pips right now.
crazy.
23 pips. We are pushing.
And remember the days where we had no setup and everyone was asking themselves when we get new setups, when we get new setups. And also
Yeah.
myself, I was waiting for that setups for the break. And last week, I think on Friday, we had our first trade. Monday, CJ, perfect. And now
Yeah,
again,
yeah, we
perfect.
started from Friday. I don't know, Friday or when was it? Even before Friday, I think we had one. 27 pips. This is going very nice. Was a clean break and retest. Clean break and retest. Why are things different for your CTrader account? On my CTrader account, I can't leave runners yet because of the balance. That's the only problem. So on the CTrader account, I secured at 10 or 11 pips. I think, yeah.
So nice. I will let my runner. I'll just let it go.
Yeah. Also, on the CTrader account, there was 0.80%. So now we go above 1%. We have now 1.30% in profit, I think,
1.2?
or
Oh.
1.2 or 1.3. I don't know. We'll see when it updates.
Sad, when you trade on C-Trader and everything is public, is that for you different or is it the same because you always traded on the streams as well?
No, it's the same. Do you mean if I have pressure or something
Yeah,
like?
like pressure, or do you feel anything different? Do you want to trade differently, or is it like how do
No,
you
no.
feel when it's in drawdown?
I just did the same as I do every day. It's just the thing is, uh,
Bro,
if I
you have no emotions.
if I trade on CTrader, if I trade live, it's the same thing. You know, I'm calling trades on the live. If I'm not trading in other accounts, it's the same thing. Now I'm trading it live on the CTrader. I'm trading for myself. I'm trading on Copy Trader. I'm explaining everything live on real time. So, I mean, it's been a long time and I don't really feel emotions or pressure because I've done this so many times that it now it shouldn't be anything different.
Yeah, true. I was just wondering, you know.
Yeah, I mean, now I have more responsibility, of course, but as long as I follow the rules, as long as I use good risk management, I shouldn't be worried at all. It's pretty easy as that. Will the CTrader account ever become your main account? No, it's I don't know to be honest, but I think the CTrader copy trader account will be way bigger balance in the future. But since it's the beginning, I didn't go too big on it. I just started with a small balance. I wanted to see how it works, to gain some experience. But you know, C Trader is going to be a big thing. It's already starting. It's already starting, and it's going to be much bigger in the future. It's just about time now. It's just a matter of time. I mean, where do you get this? Trading, explaining everything live, trading also on a real account. I mean, the thing is, I was really surprised that so many people trust me, and I want to repay people for that. You know, there's so many people on the account that didn't even wait for a minute and right away started copying my accounts. So that just shows maybe how good I've been with people and how good I've been with trading. Just tells me, you know, because of how people went straight away and started copying my account. It's pretty crazy because I was watching other accounts and they have with weeks or months or years of uh, trading and they don't even have 10 people. And I already have almost 100 people. It's pretty crazy. And with the way I trade, I think everyone's gonna get a good side, a good part of the money that we're gonna make. So everyone's
Mhm.
gonna make good money. Hopefully, that's the aim here. Together we grow. And
Bro,
yeah, I think don't have much emotions to be honest. As long as I use risk, the moment I'm gonna use bigger risk at 1%, still it's gonna be nothing. But I mean, I said that I'm gonna use only 1% risk, and that's what I'm gonna do. Only if I break my rules, it's not going to be comfortable for me. But as long as I follow my rules, I think there's going to be no difference.
Yeah, bro, honestly, you are here every day. When you're not there, you're saying that you're not coming or you're coming late or anything. Everyone sees your trades. You say, I'm entering now. And I mean, they know already what you can, or we know it. That's why I just entered it. I'm following it. So I really think that this thing, if everyone sees your percentage, they will believe more in you than they already do.
Look, man, I already have a lot more people waiting for this account to make some history. It's gonna have in 1 year 200 or 300 people on it. Trust me. It's just that we keep it simple. As long as we follow the same thing, follow the same rules, we're gonna be good. It's gonna be a very nice journey for everyone that follows follows me or trades with me, or it's not easy to find someone that's going to share every detail with you. It's going to share everything that you know I the fact that I share every trade with every one of you, that tells something. You've seen how many people are out there that have mentorship and also give signals, and they charge for both of them, and I never did that. I give trades to give my students, to give them confidence, because I know how it feels when someone that has already experience on the market enters a trade same as you enter. It gives you that boost, that confidence that you wouldn't have if you enter a trade alone. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's updated now. I think 1.08%. Okay, good. We are up 1% now overall, so it's pretty good. And we are up 1% even in these tough conditions with all these elections, Brexit, virus. So imagine if we wouldn't have any of this, would be clean. We would have clean technical moves, would be perfect. Didn't understand the retest part. I think it's nothing much uh, complicated here. Listen, we had a support created before here. We did close below. When it came, it got rejected. So many rejection at the same level. Then price broke above, did a retest, went all the way up. Same thing happened over and over again. So this is a level where you can say, okay, this is a clear level where you can wait for a breakout and the retest, because we have a certain level. Every candle is rejecting the same level. That makes things simple for you. You don't have to worry too much about the levels in between or something like that. So in between we didn't have much. We have a clean zone on the left, just like the previous trade that we had on CAD JPY. And it was as simple as that. After all these tries, we had a candle closing above, which was the breakout candle. So that just tells you where the direction is heading at. We had a breakout close. The close was pretty good, no top wick, which most of the time just shows how strong the momentum is. And we made a retest. So the retest, the way I enter is right when it makes the retest. I don't wait for candles to close, because if you wait, you will already miss the trade. And after the retest, what do we expect? Continuation, because the confirmation is the breakout candle. If all these candles fail to break above, and this did manage to close above. That just tells you where the price is heading at, and it was pretty simple.
Yeah, I think the part that a lot of uh, people don't understand is that we enter on the open candle. Like
Yeah,
the retest
while
is on
it's
open candle. Yeah, while
yeah.
it's doing the retest. Yeah, exactly. Because that was my problem at the beginning as well. I was waiting for candles to close bearish and then bullish to have my retest. But then it was already too late to enter.
People, I think, get scared a bit when they see price dropping, but uh, it's just from experience. I know that just a retest for more continuation, but someone else can see that as price is dropping. It's too risky to take a trade now because it is dropping. But in reality, that's just making a retest. How it's going to make a retest if it doesn't drop? So, uh, of course, I understand that people get a little bit, they have doubts entering while it's doing the retest, of course, but this comes with experience. Of course, if you haven't experienced this before, you're not going to know what can happen. But when you already did this hundred of times, you know what's going to happen. It's pretty easy. You know what happens most of the time, and most of the time you get a breakout, you get a retest and continuation. Pretty simple. Okay, okay. I mean, it has started to become normal again, even though we're still in the middle of elections and Brexit and all this. But on the last 3, 4 days, we've had some nice setups. We've had some nice setups. Now, I'm not gonna look for another setup. I'm not gonna look for another setup. I'm already 1% up. I don't want to risk that today. We already know what's happening today, so we are lucky that we did have a good setup today. We are pretty lucky. See, EURUSD also did a break and retest. I don't know who took it, or you all took GBPUSD. Pedro, did you take it? Did you take GU or EU? No, I forgot about John Cena, man. Forgot about John Cena. Yeah, EURUSD also was pretty nice. Even EJ was nice. Rejected all the way up, closed bullish, did a small pullback to continue all the way up. Pretty nice.
Bro, I have a better sound than John Cena.
Let's hear it. What was that?
That's the anthem of Kosovo.
Oh, I don't even know my
Oh.
countries. No, we have a better one, Beitu. We have a better one. That's not that good.
Do you have different ones?
Yes. The Albanian one.
Oh, okay. Then
It's the same thing, I think. No, we need a different thing.
one maybe. Oh, wait. There is a song. I think it's pretty good one. Duratadora, you know her?
No. John Cena is the best. John Cena.
Okay, I skip it. I'm not doing anything.
Okay, so another opportunity for Geo. Well, I think another opportunity is to go and enjoy the day, because I'm not looking to enter any other trades today. Already up 1%, so that should be enough for today. I mean, we can't just look at other pairs and see how they're gonna react. Today, it's gonna be a good day for everyone to gain some experience what happens during the elections, what happens during the days that are elections. You guys don't know how this is going to serve you for the next year, when you're going to be on the same time, or next year, or the next 4 years when the next elections happen. But the experience you're going to get is going to be the most important thing, because the next year you're not going to have the same, or big expectations in a time where it is expected to not have many trades. Next year, you're going to know what happened on this time of the year, and you're going to be okay with the fact that you're not going to get too many setups, or the fact that it's going to be a time where maybe you can have more fake outs than it is expected, and all these things. So this is going to be a very good experience for everyone that hasn't been for a full year in the forex market. You guys should know that experience is a very, very good thing. And today we got a very nice trade, which is the most important thing. Another opportunity, I mean, Aussie dollar is closing above probably, so this is a pretty good level. But what we've done is that we're already at the next target, or the next zone, so it's gone pretty far. It's gone pretty far where we want to. And if it would stay around in the middle, we would have more room to push, but went straight to the next level. And that's all. We'll see. CAD JPY breakout. Oh, looks like CAD JPY went all the way up. Yeah, looks like it did break another zone here. It didn't break actually, because it's not closed yet. But we'll see if it breaks. Even though I'm not gonna trade anything else today, probably.
I'm so happy that I took this trade when we talked about it.
was good. It rejected pretty nice. GJ also pushed up, but GJ didn't give us the breakout. Very glad that we got GU because it could have ended a whole different, just a small close below and would put us out from this beautiful push. Yeah, I did hold a runner on CAD JPY yesterday. CAD JPY yesterday was perfect. Look at the GU. The runner is running 30 pips. Let's see. Look at GU. GU is flying. God knows how far it is gonna go. John Wicks, very nice. Very nice.
My TP on that one is 1.3. That I really think that it makes sense for price to go to this level once we close above this area that you have. Yeah, right there. We will at
Yeah.
least like it's also psychological level, so I think we would at least tap into it.
We'll see. I mean, if it breaks this, it's gonna be a nice move to the upside.
I will definitely hold my run at this time. Make the mistake
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I
I'm
failed.
holding my runner. I'm gonna put my runner around 20 pips, and the stop loss. I mean, the stop loss of the runner is gonna be 20 pips, or I'm just gonna keep it to 15 pips because we might have a pullback at this level here. Then I don't know. Maybe we're gonna break and push more. So we'll see.
Are you doing it now or after we break above?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a candle to close.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, GJ is breaking too. But like I said, guys, I'm not taking any other trades. But if it breaks, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Can have some more continuation to the upside after that. Has moved 35 pips. It's pretty crazy.
And I remember the days where I was only focusing on like a few pips, and now GU just have like 33 pips. Dang. I was never letting something run that much.
Yeah, the thing about letting runners is that it also depends on your balance that you have, because like if you have $100 account, you can't really leave a runner. If you have a $200 account, maybe you can leave a runner. The more you have on your balance, the easier it is to keep a runner. You know, like if you have a one lot open, you get 20 pips, you secure 80%, you close 0.80, you leave 0.20 to run, you get another 10 pips, you don't close. It all depends if it's going to come back to your entry, but see, today GU is not coming back to our entry. The runner can go up to 200, 300 pips. Yesterday, CAD JPY, the the runner didn't get stopped. It went all the way up, pushed 50 or 60 pips, I don't know. Friday we had EuroCAD. Price dropped all the way down. The runner didn't get stopped first. We got like 30 pips first, or I don't know exactly, but there's gonna be a lot of times where you're gonna have the opportunity to hold the runner for a lot more. Like a runner can give you at least half of what you made on the 80% before. So it can be a very good bonus for you. And like I said, it depends on the balance you have every time. Just, even 0.80% is still good. It's almost at 1%. Why don't you leave that runner? Sooner or later, that's going to give you a good bonus. And most of the time, maybe sometimes you don't get to hold that runner, you get stopped, but it can happen. One time it happened gives you 100 pips, and that's another 1% bonus from a runner. So it can be pretty good. Depends on the balance you have, but it's easy. Thing is, when you are new, you are a little bit tempted to close everything because you have good profits. As time comes that you are used to make profits, then it gets more easier to hold runners. As you already made some nice trades before, you've gained some experience, it becomes more easier to hold runners because you're already pleased with what you made with that 80%. So leaving a 20% run, 0.20% run, it's pretty easy then.
Yeah, I really remember the time where I had like a few pips, let's say 3, 4 pips. I put it at break even my trade, and then I secured at 5 pips and something. I was really happy about it. But then when it sometimes hits your stop loss with 10 pips or 20 pips, everything that you made all the weeks is away. Like you lose everything that you made because you only secured 3, 4, 5 pips. And then I said to myself, okay, I'll just let the trade go. I have my analysis. I will just let the trade go and decide already before the trade what I'm gonna do. And that kind of changed everything. But
Yeah,
it takes
yeah,
time.
yeah.
In the beginning, you don't really understand. I remember when you're saying, bro, just risk 1%, don't do three, don't do four, and I was like, bro, shouldn't I go up because I had a positive week? I remember that time, but it makes no sense to go up because all the numbers it affects you in your psychology.
Look, it's just a thing that sometimes you get more excited, you're winning, and you say, what could I do if I risk 3 or 4%? But it's just about consistency. You need that every day. So if you risk 3 4%, this might be a losing day. So you're gonna need the next day to make 3 4% back. So imagine how hard that's gonna be, even for your psychology, for your mindset, to make 3 4% back. Making 10 pips back is way more easier than making 100 pip back or 50 pips back, or making 1% back is way more easier than making 3 or 4% back. So it is a pretty it's a thing that you need to think about consistency. What can I make with 1% every day? If I get 1% every day, that's going to be 5% per week. So it's still pretty good. It all depends on your balance that you have, but 1% per day is a lot. Trust me. Trust me. If you're going to be able to uh, to perfect this skill, the money is going to come sooner or later, and you're going to be prepared to trade in a big account. It's good to 1% is too much. 5% a week you can make. Let's say you're going to have a loss during the week, that's going to be 4%. Let's say you're going to have two losses, you're going to make only 3%. 3% a week, that means 4 weeks, or in 1 month, you're going to have more than 10%. That's crazy because you have 12 months of trading. That means you already can be 100% by the end of the year if you only follow with 1% per day, and also counting the losing days and counting only 2 3% per day, you can still be 100% at the end of the year. So I mean, if that's not enough, I don't know what else is.
Bro, in the banking, they don't give you anything. And if you have exchange traded funds, like every month you, let's say, save 200 euros on exchange traded funds, they give you in a year like 4 to 6%. If
Look,
you
look, let's
just do
just
1% a month, 1% a month is 12%, bro. That's insane. A lot of people don't understand this. And me too. When I do like 0.5% a day, let's say, I'm like, man, it's just zero. But bro, that's if you compound it, that's a lot.
look. I'm just gonna do some research and tell you something here.
Yeah. By the way, it's 38 pips in it.
Look, I'm just looking for a page where it shows me the top 100 companies, or we'll see. how much they make for a year, how much percentage in profit. I'm just gonna research a little bit here and I'm gonna show you how much they make. Look, even big companies, if they make 10% the whole year, that's a big accomplishment for them. And if we make 10%, we're not pleased. So imagine, and who are we? That we want more than 10%. 10% is, look, I understand why people think of that. Why people think of that? Because in Forex, there's a huge opportunity to make big money. And people see that every day. They see how big the chance is in making much more than 1%. But also there's the side where you can lose a lot also. You can lose a lot. Look, Walmart has made 2.8% on revenues in 1 year. So just think about that.
What did you say, bro? I didn't understand that.
Walmart
Yes.
has made 2.8% profit as percentage of revenues.
Yeah.
So 2.8%. Just think about that. Yeah, fun happens. I know that 10% for 200% account is not a lot. That's why I said that it all depends on your balance that you have. Whoever comes to Forex, it should think that uh, trading small money, you know, you come here as an investor. You come here as an investor, you need money to trade. If you're going to think to make big money, you're not going to need to have a big balance. For some people, $200 is a lot. Making $10 a day or $5 or $3 in some countries is enough. In some, it's not, you can't even buy a bottle of water with $200 account. But it all depends from people in with what they think when they come into this industry. If you think that you're gonna go from 200 to a million, it's a wrong way to think. It's gonna be too hard. It's gonna be too hard. Or you can try to get funded. Yeah, you can try that too. But look, when people tell me I want to get to Forex because they have nothing, it is hard. It is hard. It's just the reality. It's not an industry when you can go from 0 to a million. You're gonna need money to spend on learning. You're gonna need money to invest. You're not gonna be profitable right away. You're gonna need money to trade. If you're gonna think to make 500 per month, you're gonna need a good balance. You're gonna need big money to have in your account to trade to win that $500. It's all these things that come. Even I lost in the beginning. Of course, I lost. I lost a lot in the beginning, but I knew that it's just part of the process. I was in that learning process. I knew that I'm gonna lose. It was just experience gained there. Time went by and I made it back. It was pretty easy. Of course, every business needs money to put in. Everything. You can't start a business from zero. You're gonna need to buy some land to open a store, to buy products. All these will not come for free to you. So you can just start to sell and make profits from them. Yeah, GJ is doing a break and retest, but we are disciplined, right? We made 1% and we're gonna stay away. Someone maybe somewhere is taking a trade here, but you should know that for me personally, the day is done. I made 1% and I'm pleased with that. As as a setup, it is very nice. It is very nice and clean setup. Price closed above. We had a few rejections before, so we know that this level is pretty good, and the retest and some continuation can be expected. But what can I say? We just had a good win. If you had a win like we did on GBP what you can do here is, if you want to experience this trade, you can just risk 0.10 or 0.20% of your 1% if you made 1% on GU. Just if you want to experience the trade. As a trade, it is, as a setup, it is pretty good. We had good momentum, price broke above, should come a little lower to make that retest, and should continue to the next zone here. That should be the plan for GBP JPY. As I said, personally, I'm not taking anything. Until tomorrow. We'll see what happens today with the elections. CAD JPY is also a good setup. It closed perfectly. Very nice break, almost 15 pips. Clean break above the retest. I mean, look at all these chances we're getting in an elections day. Unfortunately, we are on the elections day, and we can't risk that much. We are trying to stay disciplined. But any other day, we would have 3-4 setups by now, because GU Euro USD was before. Now CAD JPY did break. Also, it was a daily retest. Also, GBP JPY broke up, making a retest. There's so many setups today. If you woke up early today, you could have caught also AUD US dollar. So Aussie dollar did also a nice fake out here, closed below, closed back in the range, did a retest all the way to the upside. So many setups, but hopefully the elections are done and we can have a nice time trading technicals
Yes.
only.
That would be my next question. After the election, so after tomorrow, will everything get kind of normal again, or will it just start to get volatile after that? Like, how's your experience on that one?
Look, I can't really remember what happened 4 years ago, but we'll be here together and we'll see what happens.
We'll
I
see.
mean, a trend is gonna start, and we're just gonna follow the trend. I mean, I remember from the from the France elections. Look, what happened there was just a trend was formed, and you get a consolidation, you got a breakout, continuation. The same thing happened over and over again, and we got that. We just had to follow the trend. That's all. Look, let's go to Euro JPY. Let's go to weekly. If we can go all the way when the elections were, let's find where the elections were. What year was? We need to find when the elections were, or Euro US dollar. Okay, so look at Euro US dollar. This was the time when we had the elections. I think so.
Wow.
And look, we had consolidation, a breakout, a retest. A breakout, a retest. Continuation, some consolidation, a breakout, a retest, continuation. So it just formed an uptrend, and what you had to do was all just to go with the trend. That's the simplest thing that you could do. If Trump wins, there's gonna be uh, a trend. A trend's gonna start for the market. Gold's gonna go up or down. We'll see about that. Or Euro USD or anything that happens. We're just gonna go and follow that. That's all. We're not gonna try to catch tops and bottoms. We're just gonna wait for some small consolidation. We're gonna wait for a zone to break, to retest. We're just gonna do the same thing. We don't have to do anything special. We're just gonna follow what we've been doing until now. Same thing, it's gonna happen again. Price is gonna do the same thing. Only the direction it's gonna change maybe. That's the only thing that can change. But the market probably is gonna be the same as always. Just as it has been in the last 4 years for me. For the elections, you stay put and you don't sell or buy. You just watch. You don't have to trade. You don't have to trade. It is too risky. People who trade the elections are not disciplined, and you're going to have a hard time to make it in this industry. It's different when you already trade, a good account and you already make good money and you're already disciplined and make consistent profits. And when the news come or the elections come, you say, okay, I'm going to take $100 and I'm going to put another account and I'm going to gamble with it. That's a way to do it. But if you only have $200 in front of you and you don't have anything else, that's all you got, and you go and trade elections, that's the worst thing ever that you can do. And that's unfortunately what most people do. I feel bad for them because that's not the right way.
I really, I really do think when you can walk away from the charge just whatever time after you have a trade, after you have no trade, after you lost the trade, won a trade, then you are disciplined. Like as you say, I'm not gonna trade anything no more today. And there are setups. We see that setups coming, but you don't take them, you
Yeah,
know?
I've said before, I don't know if you heard me, but the time when I saw myself that I have progressed a lot is the day when I went the whole day or 2 or 3 days without taking a trade. I saw myself how much I've progressed because that discipline. I've seen when I was not disciplined, I would take 10 trades a day, 5, 6 trades a day. Every trade that would come, I wouldn't be pleased. Once I saw myself that I spent the whole day without taking a trade, I saw how much I've progressed. So that's the same with you. If you spend the whole week without taking a trade, that's a big step for you because you've heard a lot of times the line where it says not every day is a trading day, and that's very true. You're not going to get every day a good trade. Big
Like this.
traders, they don't trade every day. They wait for a good setup comes and they put their money in that good setup. Not every random breakout or minor zone breaks, take a trade. I've seen a lot of people sending me charts that said the breakout didn't work, and I found a lot of things that are went to not take a break and retest. People don't analyze it that much. They just want to have a trade there running. So that's not discipline. And for us, staying away from the charts until the elections are done, it's a good step.
Thank you, Sam, man. Thank you for everything.
Thank you too. Thank you too. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Nothing much right now. I mean, we're just watching charts, but not trading anything. CGJ played out pretty good. Did the retest, and we're just watching. G runner is still running. We'll see how far this can go. 35 pips. I mean, it filled the whole range that we thought. How good is that? See, patience pays. Either way, you're gonna get a good setup. You just have to wait for it.
I'm thinking about to move my stop loss now to the line that you have
Yeah,
at 0.29599.
you can move stop loss now at 20 pips. Since, like I said before, we're gonna have a pullback probably at this zone. So it didn't really come right at the support, but it did that pullback. So you can put stop loss around here, and once price breaks, you can move it and see how far it's gonna go. What else? What else?
CJ, crazy. No retest at all.
Yeah, look at these candles straight to the upside. No top wick, no bottom wick. Yeah, it went straight to the next level because this would be the target if we would have a retest. And it went straight to the next target. There's no stopping on CAD JPY. Euro JPY break, it's not a break yet, but the breakout is coming. Yes, true. The breakout is coming. It's pushing above this resistance, probably is going to close above, and then it's going to make a retest to continue to this next level here. Did you monetize your YouTube channel? No, not yet. I'm thinking of finding a solution soon. Yeah, that can be an option.
Mauricio Pochettino here with us tonight. Jamie was so excited. Mauricio Pochettino.
Okay, let's take a look at this chart. You know, today a lot of algos are gonna get burned. You're gonna hear after the elections. Algos are gonna get hit hard today. Why is this not working? The chart you sent me, it's not working. Try to send it again. A retest is when price breaks a zone, closes above that zone, and it comes and touches the same zone and then continues to the upside. That's a retest. What you can do is also switch to lower time frame, and on that lower time frame you see some rejections. These rejections will tell you that price is making a retest. How far CAD-JPY will go up? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's go to 4 hour and see how much more room we have. We are at resistance now, and we have the next zone around here, which is in another 35 pips. So if it breaks above this level 2, then it's going to have another 35 pips range to push to the upside. Let's go to the daily. If you go on the daily, you have more room to push also. It's the same level on the daily also. But there's a daily resistance right here, so you might have some rejections here. You might have some problems to break above this. But we'll see. If it does pushes above this, next zone is in around 35 more pips. I entered when I saw the 1 hour candle touching the resistance area and moving back up. Is this what's gonna do? You need? That's all. It just entered too early, I think. So your entry should have been at least when this touched the candles, or where candles are closed, or in a small range. So you did enter. Where did you enter? You entered right here, which is, I think, too early. The support is right down here, so your entry should have been around here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but when it touched this support zone, then look at your stop loss. I don't understand the stop loss you have. First the early entry, then the stop loss is too tight, is too small, sorry. So your entry should have been here, and stop loss around here, around 15 pip stop loss. Why? You need your stop loss to be below the support, because this can come here, spend some time more, and you get stopped out. Your stop loss is right at support. Stop loss should be below support, because this is where price can come before pushing up. And if your entry is here, stop loss around here below support shouldn't be more than 20 pips, or can be lower than that, 15 pips. You give it a little bit room. Why? Because if this is going to be a fake out, it closes back in the range, can give you a chance to exit on the retest before continuation to the downside. So use a bigger stop loss, because that's too tight, and try to get a better entry the next time. Just like I did here, take my trade as an example on what I did.
Yeah, bro, I'm leaving. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for everything.
Okay, Baker, have a
I have
nice
to change
day.
my tires to winter tires.
Oh, I already did that.
Thank you for the awesome
Okay.
trades.
Thank you
Take
too
care.
for doing me company here, because I would be talking to myself.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be here.
Okay, thanks. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Enjoy your
Bye-bye.
day. Okay. Yeah, I think for today I am also done. If you guys need another time to see the GU trade, just go a few minutes before when we took the trade, and you can see the explanation. Replay the stream, and you can see the explanation if you want to see it again. So you can watch it as long as you want, just to see the whole explanation, to see the process. Other than that, I think I'm gonna have to go now. It was a good session. We had a good trade. We made some money, and it's a good way to start the day. Good way to start the day. Thank you everyone for being here. Have a nice day. Take care. Enjoy your day, and protect your account from the elections. Don't try and don't risk your money, because the election is one day and you have a whole year after to trade. So there's no need to rush. Thanks everyone. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.